The new season of The Bachelor premiered last night, in case you didn't know, so I'm gonna do a little fashion review. First off, Grant wore a simple black suit, and there's not much to say about it, but I noticed that when he stepped out of the limo, he had on dress socks, and thank God. The men on this show, historically, have worn high waters, dress shoes with no socks, and it looks awful. I have been saying it for years, and I feel like my bullying has finally paid off. I love seeing fashion trends evolve on the show, and the biggest one I noticed last night were the choker slash neck scarf style dresses. Latia wore Mira Pillay, and I thought she looked beautiful, but I just personally don't love the thickness of the choker. It just gives neck brace to me. I'm so sorry. It's nothing personal to her. I think she's gorgeous, the body is tea, and I loved how glowy she looked. Alicia's look, I'm torn on because I like the boho styling. All the stacked bracelets and rings I love, but the belt, I see her vision. I just don't know if it worked for me personally. It just reminded me of what I wore in high school for toga day when I had on a bed sheet, but I was trying to make it fashion and cinch in my waist. And that could just be a me thing. I don't know. Of all the choker dresses, Bailey's was my favorite. Very simple, sexy, sleek. I love the minimal gold jewelry, and she just looks so good in this. Paris's dress was simpler too, with just a touch of sparkle along the bodice. I wish I had a better picture of Alex's dress. I'm a big fan of this chocolate brown color. I feel like it's a shade that not many people go for, so it always stands out to me. Of all the beaded dresses, Carolina's was a standout to me because of the pattern. As well as Dina's dress, I feel like the pictures aren't really doing it justice. It looked better in motion with all the lights capturing the sparkles. Serafina's dress didn't catch my eye when I was watching the episode, but looking at the pictures, I actually quite like this. Zoe was another standout, but if I'm being honest, I don't know if I like the dress as much as I like Zoe in the dress, if that makes sense. Like, she's what's making the dress work, but had this been on anyone else, I don't think I would have liked it as much. I also think the dress looked better in motion. Like, this picture isn't really doing a good job at showing how great she looked in it. And then real quick, some other little fashion trends I took note of. We continue to see the popularity of satin dresses, and then I also noticed a few cowl necklines. Everyone else I didn't mention specifically fell into like the miscellaneous pageant prom dress category for me. And then these are my favorites. If I had to pick one, I would say Zoe for the show, but for me personally and my style, Bailey.